Hey everybody, Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. As you guys already know, in this channel we talk about the stock market, but we do it in two different languages, English and Spanish. So if English is not your cup of tea, you can also watch this very same video narrated by me in Spanish. In this video, I am going to be talking about a SPAC, or a special purpose acquisition company, that my friend Michael Harrison recently put on my radar. And for those who don't know what a special purpose acquisition company is, I want to go over that concept again, okay? So what is a special purpose acquisition company? A SPAC, or a special purpose acquisition company, is a blank check company that is not executing any specific business model. And the only purpose of these blank check companies, or SPACs, is either merging with another company or acquiring another company that is actually executing a specific business model. SPACs typically have a 2-year frame to either merge or acquire another company. And listen to this, guys. If none of that happens, a SPAC could be liquidated, and the investors that are investing money into that SPAC might end up being reimbursed $10 per every share they own. Okay, so before investing your money in any SPAC, you guys have to understand the risks involved, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about RTS Acquisition Company, which wants to merge with Aacq Materials, ticker symbol AACQ. Okay guys, so let's get started with Aacq Materials. Here you can see their website, and as usual, and according to the research work that I did, I want to point out 6 key points that I found very interesting in regards to this company, according to the research work that I did. So I am going to read here for you guys. Number 1, AACQ, or RTS Acquisition, is in talks to practice a merger with Aacq Materials, which is a company that extracts chemicals from plants to produce biodegradable plastic. Number 2, in 2008, chemicals engineering students from the University of California founded a brand new material technology company, in this case, Aacq Materials. Number 3, Aacq Materials claims to be the world's leading carbon-negative materials company. Their mission is enabling the world's transition to sustainable materials. And actually, guys, this morning, this guy, John Bissell, who is the co-CEO of Aacq Materials, came on the air on CNBC, and he said 3 important things. First, he said, what I just told you, that the mission of this company is to accelerate the world's transition into sustainable materials, all right? The world's transition into something new. Does that ring a bell like Tesla? Just saying. Second, he also said that the valuation of this company is around $1.8 billion, okay? And third, he also said, and this is very important, guys, listen up here, he also said that this company is going to be in full revenue mode in 2025, okay? That's what they are expecting, all right? This company, in, say, 5 years, is going to be in a full revenue growth and profit mode. So for those who might be thinking about investing money in this company, this is something that you need to keep in mind, okay? This is a long-term investment, okay? This is going to require, patience, all right? Number 5. In 2016, Nestle Waters formed an alliance with Aacq Materials to commercialize their first product, a plant-based PET plastic with low carbon footprint. And in 2018, PepsiCo also joined the so-called Natural Bottle Alliance. So this is serious business here, guys. And why? Well, first of all, PET plastic, it stands for polyethylene terephthalate. I hope I pronounced that correctly, right? Okay, that PET plastic is the most commonly used in plastic bottles. But this PET plastic, guys, is associated with many health risks. And this company already closed 2 agreements with Nestle and PepsiCo to develop what they call the Natural Bottle Alliance, which will let Aacq Materials to eventually produce in a massive way their biodegradable plastic bottles. And we already know, guys, all of the damage that plastic accumulation has created all over the world. We even have a plastic island somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. And the world is heading to a greener and more environmentally friendly policies as a whole, all right? So this company is bringing to the table an innovative technology that could end up being adopted by the 100% of the plastic industry. So this might be huge, guys. And mind you, the plastic bottles business alone is worth $240 billion a year. And let's don't forget, guys, that when it comes to biodegradable materials, plastic bottles is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? Because when we talk about plastic as a whole, we need to include in that list plastic bags, toys, hardware, and many more. So here we're talking about a huge addressable market. In fact, guys, the co-CEO of the company said this morning on CNBC that the addressable market for this business is $1 trillion. So we're talking about a huge potential addressable market somewhat in the future. Number 6. Aacq Materials also says that nearly half of all of the emissions of the world don't come from energy at all. They come from the different processes of making things. And the industry that makes the most materials in the world is precisely the chemical industry, which is still standing on the fossil economy platform. So, guys, in my opinion, and remember, I am not a financial advisor, okay? If any of you wants to invest in this company, you guys have to do your own research work and reach your own conclusions. But in my opinion, this company has a total revolutionary vision of the packaging and plastic businesses. And they say that almost 50% of all of the pollution of the world comes from the different processes of making materials, all right? And they say that they have a carbon negative technology that allows turning the carbon found in the biomass of materials into useful materials. This is disruptive technology, guys, total disruptive technology. So I love this company. And when it comes to the balance sheet, guys, you know that I love analyzing balance sheets and income statements and stuff like that. But when it comes to the balance sheet of this company, since this company is not a public company yet, their balance sheet and income statement and all that good stuff is not available as of now, right? We do know that this is a small cap company. The market capitalization of this company is only $1.8 billion. And that's why this merger with RTS acquisition is so important, guys. And why? Well, because this merger, if it happens to go through, will let the financial market finance a disruptive company that is going to have a very hard time to be financed in a massive way if it remains private, okay? So I think that if this merger between RTS acquisition and Aacq Materials actually goes through, this stock is definitely going to be off to the races, okay? And now let's go ahead and take a look at the technicals of AACQ to take a short-term trade. Okay guys, on the 4-hour chart of AACQ, there is not really much to see because the rumors about a possible merger came out only 2 days ago. So let me go ahead and pull up the 1-hour chart instead, and I mean, well, it doesn't say much either, right? I mean, we could argue that this red line at around $13 a share has been a support during the last 2 trading sessions. So I would say that anything near 13 bucks a share is a buy in my opinion on AACQ. And keep in mind, guys, that as time passes by, we are going to be getting good or bad news about a possible merger between Aacq Materials and RTS acquisition, and we already know how sensitive every SPAC is in regards to news about a possible merger or acquisition of another company. So if any of you is willing to pick up shares at this early stage of the merger process between these two companies, you have to be willing to deal with volatility, definitely, okay? But in my case, anything in the ballpark of $13 a share is definitely a buy for either the long term or even to take a short-term trade, okay? So AACQ, my friends, very tempting. But very tempting, in my opinion, near 13 bucks a share. And remember that I am not a financial advisor. If any of you wants to take a trade on this stock, you have to do your own research work and reach your own conclusions, okay? Okay guys, I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for your attention. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel. And remember, the videos from Mondays to Fridays are coming up very soon. So if you want to get those notifications in a timely manner, you'd better be subscribed to the channel. Follow us on Instagram, Bilingual Stock Market. We are posting news and information on a daily basis. And remember, this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do it in 2 different languages, English and Spanish, but most importantly, the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street, it's not for geniuses, it is for entrepreneurs just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro and I will see you in my next video. Peace out, keep on crushing the markets and stay green.